Broken Dreams is an absolute masterpiece that deserves
My exact words exactly. Man, Shaman's Harvest, man, they delivered on Drew McIntyre's theme when he was the chosen one. With Broken Dreams, yo, that's forever iconic. And people is still calling for it to be brought back full time. Hey, yo, what's happening, peoples? It's your boy Blaze here, back to you with another one here for Venomous Reactions. And today we got ourselves another most loved versus most hated WWE theme songs. And as I said in the last one, there are gonna be some ones that gonna be like, why did they create this? They should have kept this one in the boat. And then there's some that actually get you in the mood to, like, bust somebody's head or just rock out in the gym. You know what I'm saying? But yo, we're gonna get into this one right here, man. It should be informative and a good old stroll down memory lane for some. So without further ado, let's run it. I had to do it, but you know what? Let's get it.
For every iconic WWE theme song that makes the crowd pop, there's one train wreck that totally ruins the vibe, kicking off our list with one of the most popular theme songs of all time.
Of course.
John Cena's theme song, The Time Is Now, is in a league of its own. This isn't just a wrestling theme. It's a cultural phenomenon that has made its way into mainstream media. What makes
man, and the more the time winds down, man, yo, it's going to be the last ever time we ever hear this theme song again. John Cena, man, one of the GOATs, and the song is forever iconic. Next to basic thugonomics, of course. I mean, those two themes kick ass. I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
This theme special is that Cena actually raps on it himself.
And
he's actually pretty good at it. The beat is infectious, the hook is catchy, and those trumpets at the beginning became one of the most recognizable sounds in all of wrestling.
Facts. Yo.
Whether you love Cena or hate him, you can't deny that this theme perfectly captured his character and was an excellent choice for Super Cena's rise to the top of WWE. But it wasn't just Cena who had a banger theme during the Ruthless Aggression era. His two biggest ops, who were poised on making Cena's life hell, weren't just going to challenge Cena in the ring, but in the music department as well.
Rated RKO.
When two of WWE's biggest villains join forces, their entrance music better deliver. And Rated RKO's theme absolutely did. This mashup of Edge's Metalingus,
You Think You Know Me,
and Randy Orton's Burn in My Light was the perfect blend of both superstars' musical identities. Unlike other tag team mashups that feel awkward and forced, this one actually worked because both original themes had similar energy levels. The way the songs transitioned between Edge's sections and Orton's parts felt natural, almost like they were designed to go together from the beginning. In fact, Edge and Orton have had banger theme songs throughout the career, just like Judgment Day's theme when Edge was the leader. When the Judgment Day first formed in WWE, they needed a theme that established them as a force to be reckoned with. Alter Bridge's Other Side delivered exactly that and then some. The song has this dark...
I ain't gonna hold you, man. For Edge to keep the same band, but different songs, both themes kick ass. Like Metalingus, when he was the Rated R superstar, iconic. And then when he formed the Judgment Day, same band, but the other side, it gives that different type of feel. And you know what? That intro with the, you think you know me? You never did. Set it off perfectly. Like, they should have just kept Alter Bridges The Other Side for the Judgment Day. Because the thing they have now, no.
Brooding energy that perfectly captures the group's menacing presence, with heavy guitars and ominous vocals that make every entrance feel like something sinister is about to happen. Whether it was Edge's calculated leadership, Damian Priest's intimidating presence, or Rhea Ripley's dominance, this theme elevated all of them. It made the Judgment Day feel like a legit threat rather than just another random group thrown together. And then Def Rebel got their hands on the Judgment Day, and everything went straight to hell. After establishing themselves with the other side, someone in WWE's creative team decided that the faction needed an original theme, and what we got was one of Def Rebel's most generic creations. Gone was the dark atmosphere and menacing energy, replaced by yet another formulaic track that sounds like every other heel faction theme. The worst part is how much it stripped away from the group's identity. There's no personality, no edge, nothing that makes you feel like the Judgment Day is any different from any other group. However, Judgment Day isn't the first faction in WWE history that's had a bad theme song. If there was ever a theme song that perfectly captured how ridiculous a gimmick was, the Spirit Squad's entrance music achieved exactly that, and not in a good way. This theme sounds like it was ripped straight from a high school pep rally, complete with
He ain't lying though. Because if y'all was there when the Spirit Squad first came into the picture, like the theme song, like dude, you would think you was at a high school football game every time the theme music hit. Like them naming off each other, and we are the Spirit Squad. Like, get it up out of here.
cheerleader chant, and the most obnoxiously peppy energy imaginable. The problem is that while the Spirit Squad was supposed to be annoying heels, their music was so cartoonish that it was impossible to take them seriously as threats. You had 5 grown men doing backflips and cheers while this song blasted through the arena, and instead of generating heat, it just made everyone cringe. Moving on from these stinkers, let's talk about one of the most iconic theme songs of the late 2000s.
Yes.
Jeff Hardy's No More Words is the perfect soundtrack for the organized chaos the charismatic Enigma brought to the ring every single night. This theme captures everything that made Hardy special. The rebellious attitude, the high-flying risk-taking style, and that fearless mentality that made him jump off ladders without a second thought. It's raw and unapologetic, just like Jeff himself. However, while...
Man, and I was so glad he brought that back when he returned. Before he left for, I believe it was what, AEW or TNA, or he went back to TNA. Either one of those times, but when he brought it back one more time before he left the company again, yo, the energy was off the rails. And you know what? People rock with it, and they still rock with it till this day.
The male stars like Jeff Batista, Triple H, and even Shane McMahon.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Had some amazing entrance themes during the late 2000s. The same can't be said about the Divas. Layla's insatiable theme.
I'm insatiable. I can't get enough.
God, bro.
It's so blatantly trying to be provocative that it ends up being cringeworthy, like watching someone try too hard to flirt at a bar and failing miserably. What makes this particularly frustrating is that Layla was genuinely talented and didn't need to rely on this over-the-top music. However, when done right, the Divas division can deliver some absolute bangers in the music department. Paige's Stars in the Night proved that sometimes the best entrance themes are the ones that perfectly capture a wrestler's spirit without trying too hard. This theme has this haunting, ethereal quality to it that immediately set Paige apart from every other woman on the roster. The song opens with this eerie scream that became iconic. But what made this theme brilliant was how it reflected Paige's anti-diva character. She wasn't like the other women who came before her with their generic pop themes. This was dark, edgy, and unapologetically different, just like Paige herself.
It definitely kicked ass.
Up next, I'm gonna drop a personal opinion that might ruffle some feathers. After years of the iconic funeral march that made grown men shiver, we got this. Look, there's nothing inherently wrong with the music if you're into that sort of thing, but for The Undertaker, the man who built a legendary career on being a supernatural force of darkness, suddenly rolling out to rap rock that screams middle-aged dad at a barbecue just didn't hit right. The theme stripped away all the mystique and otherworldly atmosphere that made Undertaker special, replacing it with generic early 2000s tough guy energy that could have belonged to literally anyone. Sure, the big evil character was supposed to be more grounded, but losing that musical identity made his entrances feel ordinary instead of special. But let me know in the comments what you thought about this theme song change.
I ain't gonna hold you. The big evil persona and the music, I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, it kind of matched his character at the time. But I will say, out of all the music from The Undertaker, Ministry is forever my favorite, along with Graveyard Symphony. Those two, forever iconic.
Moving on from Taker's biker arc, let's talk about the time when his brother had a midlife crisis and became a dentist.
Oh, Lord.
Before Kane became the Big Red Machine and one of WWE's most iconic monsters,
Damn monster.
Glenn Jacobs was subjected to one of the most humiliating gimmicks in wrestling history as an evil dentist. And if the gimmick wasn't bad enough, his entrance theme somehow managed to be even worse. Imagine walking to the ring while the sound of a dentist's drill screeches throughout the arena. That's not entrance music, that's literally torture. Sure.
Man, I'm so glad they switched up Kane's gimmick from being the evil dentist to him being the Big Red Machine. The character that we all love till this day. Because, man, no. Hell no. And the music, that'll make you change the channel immediately. Like, no.
It was supposed to make you hate the character, but there's a difference between generating heat and making people want to leave the arena entirely. It's amazing that Kane's career survived this early disaster, because this theme could have buried anyone's potential before they even stepped through the ropes. However, if you thought that was bad, wait till you listen to this next abomination on our list. Speaking of intentionally terrible gimmicks, we arrive at T.L. Hopper, the wrestling plumber with a theme song that literally sounds like toilets flushing and pipes gurgling. This isn't hyperbole or exaggeration. WWE actually gave a wrestler entrance music that consisted primarily of bathroom sound effects.
Bruh.
It's the kind of creative decision that makes you wonder what the heck Vince McMahon was smoking during the mid-90s. At least Isaac Yankum's drill sounds could theoretically be threatening in a dental horror movie sort of way. But plumbing noises, there's no scenario where toilets flushing makes someone seem intimidating or interesting.
No.
However, while the 90s mid-card had some of the most awful themes, let's switch to an era when even mid-carders had banger music.
Yes.
Before Drew McIntyre became the Scottish Warrior, he was the Chosen One, and he had arguably one of the most underrated entrance themes in WWE history. Broken Dreams is an absolute masterpiece that deserves...
My exact words, exactly. Man, Shaman's Harvest, man, they delivered on Drew McIntyre's theme when he was the Chosen One. With Broken Dreams, yo, that's forever iconic, and people is still calling for it to be brought back full time. Like, dude, you had something with Broken Dreams, bro. And honestly, I would not be mad if he brought it back. Because, man, Shaman's Harvest, they delivered on that masterpiece. And that's for my opinion.
Way more recognition than it got during Drew's initial run. The song has this haunting, melancholic quality with lyrics about shattered expectations and broken promises
Broken dreams
that ironically foreshadowed Drew's eventual release from WWE and his journey back to the top. But it's not just Drew who had a banger entrance theme during this era. Everyone from Sheamus, Dolph Ziggler,
I'm here to show the world.
to The Miz,
Awesome.
even Alex Riley had killer theme songs that made them stand out. However, if you
no lie, Alex Riley's theme, it was badass though. I'm not even gonna hold you, but yo, even the midcarders during that time had some fire music until it all went downhill. And if you know, you know. I'm sorry for pausing, but I had to get that out.
fast forward to 2025, most mid-carders are stuck with generic theme songs that sound exactly the same. And it's not just the entrance themes, even the weekly shows have terrible opening music. After years of iconic SmackDown themes from Beautiful People to Rise Up,
That
even
rocks
the Green
too.
Day song,
Know your enemy. That
WWE
kicks ass
somehow
too.
managed to curse us with whatever generic soulless disaster they're using in 2025. There's no personality, no energy, nothing that makes you excited for the show to start. The worst part is that a show's theme music is crucial for brand identity. It's the first thing viewers hear, and it should get them excited for what's coming. Instead, SmackDown's current theme makes you want to check your phone or grab a snack because nothing about it demands your attention. And the worst part is that it sounds like they sampled a part of this song and recycled it as Zelina Vega's theme.
Huh? I cannot unhear that now. The fact that it sounds exactly the same as Zelina Vega's theme, bro. y'all could have done better. Y'all could have done better, but we got what we got, and there's nothing we can do about it. But damn, I cannot unhear that now.
However, unlike Zelina, her husband has always had banger theme songs. Aleister Black's Root of All Evil is the perfect example of how a theme song can amplify a character.
Yep. Woo! That guitar
This theme is absolutely dripping with menace and occult energy, and it captures Black's character as this mysterious striker with a dark past. The song opens with these haunting industrial sounds that immediately set a different tone from anything else on the roster. What makes this theme brilliant is how it uses space and atmosphere. It's not constantly bombarding you with noise, but instead builds tension through eerie soundscapes and calculated musical choices. The incorporation of what sounds like ritualistic chanting and guitars creates this sense that Aleister Black exists in his own dark universe separate from normal WWE superstars. When this theme hit and Black rose from the shadows, it felt special and unique in a way that made NXT feel more important than Raw and SmackDown. Speaking of the golden years of NXT, you simply can't ignore Nakamura's entrance theme. Shinsuke Nakamura's Rising Sun is an absolute masterpiece that proves entrance music can be art when done right. This isn't just a song to walk to the ring. It's an experience, a journey that captures Nakamura's unique blend of strong style violence and artistic expression. This is what happens when the music team actually cares about creating something meaningful rather than just filling time. Moving on from the black and gold era, let's talk about an all-time iconic entrance song. Even though he's not signed with the WWE currently, Chris Jericho has always had banger entrance themes. While his AEW theme is cool, but Y2J's original Break the Walls Down theme isn't just one of the best entrance themes in WWE history, it's a part of the soundtrack of an entire generation. That opening countdown became one of the most iconic audio cues in all of wrestling. And the theme worked during Jericho's initial cocky heel run, his babyface runs, his various character reinventions, and even years later when he'd make his sporadic returns to the WWE. Speaking of returns, check out this video next about the most loved versus most hated WWE return.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Break the Walls Down for Chris Jericho, no matter what version it is, it's gonna be kick-ass. Like, no matter what the variation of it is, like back then when he first came to WWE, it kicked ass. And then when it got to 2001, all the way up to 2004, they started to do more variations of it. And it's like the countdown just sets it off perfectly. Because you already know something epic is about to happen. And you know what? I love it. I love it. But yo, man, out of all the songs, I want to know which ones was your most loved and most hated. Yo, you already know what to do, man. Let the comment section have it. And as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. And don't forget to tell your peoples across the globe. Come kick it with your boy, just one good solid time. And please do follow your boy on social media right over yonder. And this is your boy Blaze here saying Chuck the Deuce, and I will see y'all in the next video. And I am out.